How's it going, everybody? We are working on some more bus stuff. Today I am just adjusting the benches a little bit. I was noticing this opening was like way too tight before. It was only like 10 inches. So I've scooted it over about 5-6 inches. It's obviously not in its final position right now, but right here is about where it's going to be, and you can kind of squeeze through there pretty well. So no negative impact there. It's a little tight. Obviously, if you're a 300 pounder, it's probably not going to be super easy to get in and out, but for most people it shouldn't be too bad. Obviously this is scooted over, so it's got a little bit of clearance for the wires still over here. I just double checked my measurement for where the fridge comes out to too. So I scooted this back towards the front of the bus another inch as well, just to give myself another inch of clearance for the fridge for when the bed goes in, because you never know if it's going to be exactly this 54 inches. So that's that. Working on just finalizing that position, and then once that's done, I'll anchor it all again. So as you may have noticed, I've been exclusively using this to drill and screw in screws, whatever. And it's decided today that today is the day it's retiring. Sounds fine, right? Any resistance? So that's sad. I gotta go get another one. So what I'm working on next, I've been working on the benches inside, making all the pieces fit, which they do now. I'm going to char them all to give them a nice dark color, and then after that they'll get stained, but just trying to get this done before it gets too dark, so I'll put you on time lapse and you can enjoy watching the transformation. So as you can probably tell, it's super cold out here, and it's not even enough with the propane to keep me warm. So I'm gonna go inside, have a quick bite, and I think if I'm feeling a little ambitious afterwards, I'll probably just hit those with that white paint they need and let that dry for the next day or so, and then get back into burning these suckers in while that stuff's all drying. So that on in the morning. Well, whatever, it's all ready. But good stopping point for the night. Glad this stuff's done. And more to go. Alright, good afternoon. So, round 2 of burning the wood so it gets charred. I'm going to try my chimney for getting fire started, for charcoal, for smokers, whatever. And I'm going to let that thing just get real hot, and then I'm just going to slowly run the board over it and see if I can get that nice same blackened color that I was getting with the propane torch, and maybe a little bit faster, hopefully, because when I get done with work I got an hour or two a day late, so hopefully we can get that done quick before it gets dark. So as you may or may not be able to see, when you char these things, you get the really cool lines that show up in the pine. Kind of just the highs and lows, thick spots versus thinner or wetter spots, I guess. So it's pretty cool. It makes an awesome pattern. What I'm going to do is put all this in place in the bus, give it just a quick sand to knock loose any of the char or anything like that, and then I'll open up some of the pores too to accept some stain, and then I will stain these and check for approval. See if Okay, so as you can see behind me, we've got the benches charred and then in spot. They've all been sanded already. So all that's next, I gotta go get the stain, and then I'll wipe them down with the stain. Make sure we go with the grain on that, and see how they look. Alright, so we got the benches done, and you can see they're drying right now, but look how rich this color looks. I mean, it's just super deep. It comes out super, kind of like a rustic, worn in look, but it just looks super cool. It's hard to describe in person, so hopefully you can take it in the video here. I think I post in 1080p every time, so you can probably take it in the video. But